So there was enough interest in a shop tour. I figured I would go ahead and show you what we've been working on up here. When we first started this shop, we literally had just this quarter of an attic here, and my wife was kind enough to give us the rest of the space, so we went ahead and made some moves. Over here we have our workbench made of the 2x4s. You saw the progress pictures of those getting laminated up over the last couple of months. Down below we've got some of our power tools stored there temporarily until I make a better rack for them. We can see large piece of lumber over here in the corner. This is just for like 8 to 10 foot pieces. I don't have any other place for them to go. Here's our chop saw. I got a built-in or homemade fence on it here because the original one exploded. I know Harbor Freight's notorious for kind of poor quality with their aluminum stuff, but the saw itself has been wonderful. Over here we have our table saw. Now it looks kind of boxed in between this frame of the chimney and our windows, which is great for all the small projects that I work on personally. And if I need to, I've got the Herculift on here. I can pull it out and do larger pieces out here in the space between the chimney and the chop saw. We recently came into this router table. Just the other day you saw me post up pictures of the new router that we put in for this. The holes didn't line up. Apparently Craftsman is really particular about using other people's gear in their tables. So I took the drill and we now have the holes that fit. And it works out really, really nice. Over here we have our drill press station. Just put this new table on for a bit more support. We were working on a really large project and it just didn't have the stability with that little 8-inch table in the middle of it all. Jumping across from there back towards the entryway, we have all of our clamps, and well, frankly this shelf's full, so I think I need a new shelf because I don't have near enough clamps, and that's, you know, our life. Storage for fasteners and other materials that we have need of in here, including gloves, dust masks, some of our finishing oils, etc. On the door to the unfinished side of the basement, which is where all of our storage is, I just put up a little clamp rack on the top, and then just some of the stuff that I go to more often than not, so I want it out and easily accessible. Chisels, squares, you know, all that kind of thing. Back over in this corner here, we've got our sanding station, which right now is a belt sander and a jig, and I really like it, but we're ultimately going to go to a belt sander with the disc sander on the side of it. I'm also going to build a small overhead shelving here for our palm sanders and maybe some organization for our sanding paper to make things a little bit easier to get at here. Then my lumber hoard. Gotten stuff given to me by some really great people. I've purchased a lot of stuff. I've had a couple of cabinet makers that I've gotten in contact with, had a lot of cutoffs, and then they sold me a box or two of hardwoods. So we've got a hodgepodge here. We also have some items that are kind of being upcycled. This is the top of what is now our sanding table here. It's a nice piece of cherry. We're going to figure out what to do with that in the next couple of weeks. So this is our shop. This is the station I work at right here most of the time on the table saw. A little 3-minute table I threw together just to house the odds and ends junk that I'm always reaching for. Push sticks, small parts holding a place to put my excuse me, my ruler and whatnot so it doesn't sit up on the table. And thankfully I've got a nice overhead ceiling fan, which helps keep the dust out of my face as well as keep me a little cooler than normal. So this is our shop, and we're going to start producing all sorts of really cool stuff, and I'm hoping to have some pictures up of those. Not sure if I want to continue with the video thing or not, but my camera lady over there seems to think this would be a good idea. We'll try it out. Have a great day, and it's really nice seeing you.